Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for showing up to the end of Phase 3 News Media Conference. I'm Tony Stark, also known as RDJ, and I'm gonna let you guys ask some questions.
Mr. Stark here, Mr. Stark.
Yes, you.
Can you confirm or deny right here today that you are in fact Iron Man?
Sometimes. Alright, you back there in the corner?
Many people here at the Bugle Daily, Mr. Stark, would like to know, will you be returning in any future phases of Marvel?
Maybe. Last question, you in the back.
For the last question, Mr. Stark, please answer, will you be moving on to non-superhero related films?
I don't know.
What's up, world? Tension back. I'm Justin.
And I'm Nick.
We're trying a new setup here. A new setup out. And I think I like it.
I kinda like it too.
I like it. We're more personal now. We're up close.
Yep, now you can see actual facial reactions.
Yeah, and you
up
can
close and personal.
Mm-hmm. I think this is going to be a lot better.
Absolutely.
I think we're going to have a really fun time here today. We're starting Marvel.
Yes, we are.
We are. And I've already seen, and Nick has already seen, all of Phase 1 through 3. We've seen everything in there.
We have actually been holding off for a lot of this Phase 4. So I think that's where he was about to jump into, saying that we've been heavily anticipating a lot of these movies.
Me and him are a little foggy in different parts of Phase 4. As in, Nick hasn't seen much of anything from the TV shows. There's a lot of controversy around Phase 4. A lot of the fans think they went for quantity over quality, which they wanted to dish out as much as they could in 5 TV shows and 3 movies in 1 year.
Yeah.
Which they usually don't do. I, for one, am not fully against the criticisms. There are some bad things, but I, for one, enjoyed almost, I'm going to say all the TV shows were fantastic, I think. In my personal opinion, Loki being the best, and then the Hawkeye show was a lot better than a lot of people thought it was going to be. This movie we're going to be watching today is Far From Home. We both have seen it. Nick's not too familiar with what's going on.
Yeah, it was a mild watch.
So I'm going to help him. I'm going to be Nick's usher. I'm going to be his conductor along this journey that is Marvel Phase 4. Known as the Multiverse Phase, basically. Like the Multiverse Saga.
And you know, I'm a firm believer of that. Anybody who knows me personally knows that I'm really big into the multiverse type system, so.
There's a different universe where Nick's fat and I'm skinny and we do YouTube, and you know?
Yeah.
Or we don't do YouTube, we play games on Twitch.
There you go.
That's what we do.
And this one here, it's the complete opposite and we do it on YouTube.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So we got a new setup going on here. We're very excited. Basically, all we have to really remember is big Endgame stuff coming in Far From Home and Phase 3, which you basically know. Just remember Endgame happened, Infinity War where Thanos snapped. The Infinity Saga is done, per se, and I don't want to go too much into it, but Loki's really going to put that cherry on top where it's we don't have to worry about Thanos and everything that he wanted to accomplish because that doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
We're on to bigger and better things.
We've already been introduced to everybody. Almost everybody for the most part. I mean, I know there's a couple characters that are going to be more heavily talked about in this one that we've seen in Infinity War and Endgame. But yeah, you know, I really held off on a lot of it. So, I mean, the only people that I've really stepped into is Doctor Strange to say, only because that's my favorite character. You know, I have watched, to keep up to...
I haven't watched all of Eternals. I've seen half of the movie, I think. I think we were watching it here. This is before we were going to start our YouTube channel, before the idea was
I don't remember any of it.
And then I've seen Shang-Chi. I've seen Shang-Chi in the Legend of the Ten Rings. But besides that, I haven't seen Thor: Love and Thunder. I haven't seen Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. So we're going into Phase 4. Both of us are partially blind. I know the TV shows, and the TV show, especially, I keep going back to Loki, but Loki is really building up to what's to come later on in this saga that's going to happen, the Phase 4, 5, and 6, and maybe more phases than that. But for now, we need to get into Spider-Man.
Far From Home.
We're gonna watch a movie.
While this is starting, I also want to say sorry, guys. You know, like, we really haven't posted in the last 2 weeks. It's the holiday season.
It's the holiday season.
Yeah, I hope everybody had a very Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays.
Okay, that does not mean that this is the start to some other big world.
Here we go.
This year has been nothing short.
This is your very typical high school
Jason.
morning announcements.
No. But our classmates that didn't blip had grown 5 years older.
Imagine that.
Yeah, like my little brother is now older than me.
Yeah, it's math. To a new phase of our lives.
Phase 4.
New phase.
And then 6, hopefully she tells me she feels the same way.
Oh, don't forget step 7.
Step 7.
Don't do any of that.
Why?
New dress?
Yes, it is.
Stop flirting with my hand.
My blip beard, because I grew it in the blip. Blip beard. No caller ID? That's him.
I don't really want to talk to Nick Fury. Why?
Because if you don't talk to him, then I have to talk. I don't want to talk to him.
Why don't you talk to me?
Christmas gift. You do not ghost Nick Fury.
I promise you, I'll call him. After a night trip. What is it like to take over from Tony Stark?
There's some big shoes to fill.
Wow, the pressure.
Yeah.
As the little girl with the plate face. She knows an answer.
They call it a tingle.
I have a tingle with it.
But it's the spider sense. Just call it spider sense.
Ma'am, he blipped, so technically he's 16, not
Snitch.
Classic MJ, right?
Ooh, that's the guy that's trying to steal MJ.
You know, Betty, if you could just switch seats with him, that would.
He's allergic to perfume.
Yeah. And you can't really. You said Peter has a perfume allergy? Oh, I'll tell you from experience, perfume allergies are no joke. I can feel hives breaking out already. MJ, stand up. Ned, take MJ's spot. MJ, you take my spot. You take Ned and Peter's seats.
Wow.
Ned, thanks for bringing this to my attention.
Look what you did, Ned. It's me. Dumbass.
What? all in a plane ride.
He's no.
Fiore Nero.
Fiore Nero.
Pete's so sweet.
What a guy.
Bo.
Bo.
What?
Bo. Bo.
Whoa.
No superpower.
This me.
That poor Italian man.
I know.
That guy.
What are webs gonna do? It's water. No one sees this. Ooh. There he is.
Yeah, I can help! Let me help! I'm really strong and I'm sticky!
I need to lead it away from the canal!
St. Louis man.
Mardi Gras man.
Yeah.
Museum.
This is why we're here in Venice!
Oh, this is it.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow. And that'll do it for you.
Whoa.
That'll.
Okay,
He's no Spider-Man.
What is it with you and Spider-Man?
He's just awesome, okay? He protects the neighborhood.
He's
and,
just
you know,
awesome.
He's inspiring. He inspires me to be a better man. What's up, dickwad?
I think, oof.
So good to finally meet you.
That head snap was priceless.
Just making the rounds.
He's pointing the gun.
A village was destroyed by what may well be another world-threatening.
Still awake? You're not answering any of my texts.
He's asleep, Betty.
That's why it's imperative.
Hey, boy, so that canal water today was filled with dangerous bacteria.
Another person touches that door, you and I are going to attend another funeral. Uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. Stark said you wouldn't get that because it's not a Star Wars reference.
Just hanging out with me, man.
Yeah, right?
You know, for Red 50 cows, just sitting there.
It's Mr. Beck.
Mysterio? What?
You can call me Quentin.
Quentin Beck.
They were born in stable
On
orbits.
his head,
within
like
a
his
black hole.
helmet. Those are some nice glasses.
They are.
Hello, Peter. I am Eden, Tony Stark's augmented reality security and defense system.
I love what it stands for.
So he made you free?
Eden stands for Eden Dead, I'm the hero. Tony loved his acronym.
Even dead, I'm the hero.
He did.
That's so cool. This looks like the scene on Billy Madison.
If peeing your pants is cool, consider me Miles Davis.
Just staring at him from the.
You told Fury Spider-Man cannot be seen in Europe. So I made you this, another suit.
Yeah, I would be like,
This is not what it looks like. Just
What are you doing?
I'll leave you two alone.
Don't shoot.
I know you're trying to get with MJ, it's obvious. But I like her too.
Wait a minute. You cannot show that photo, dude. Come on.
I'm sorry, man, I have to.
Brad Davis. He has a photo of me.
Brad Davis, is he a target?
Is Brad a target? Yeah, he's a target. He's a target.
Copy that. Target is Brad Davis.
I
Initiating
wouldn't say
strike.
Target.
Shooting what now?
Just put a whole missile out.
Dope glasses, Parker. How'd you pay for these?
Look at the baby mangoes.
Baby Malcolm.
It's such a cool scene.
I'm just bumping.
Yeah, right?
Imagine it's like a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Skipping all of this to go to an
I'd
opera.
rather go to a 4-hour opera instead of the biggest party in the world. This shit's great. It's awesome. It's a little tight around the web shooter.
It's a little tight around the old web shooter.
You're up, kid.
What's his name?
It's Night Monkey.
Night Monkey?
All that.
Wow.
Don't believe everything you see on TV.
Oh, I know.
The world needs the next Iron Man. Tony
There
Stark, like
is no next
Peter,
Tony
come on.
Stark.
Edith?
Hello, Peter.
Hi. Yeah, I'd like to transfer your control over to Quentin Beck.
Peter, what are you doing?
Waiting for confirmation.
Confirm.
Thank you. It's an honor.
Starting to remember.
Yep.
Piece of shit.
See, that wasn't so hard.
Somebody get this stupid costume off me! Give me that, Doug. To the man who brought us all together, our former boss, Tony Stark.
Therapeutic experiment.
He renamed my life's work, Barth, next to William.
Tony Stark was able to build this in a cave
Iron Man 1.
with a box of scraps.
With a box of scraps!
No.
No!
Mysterio!
No!
He doesn't even go here.
Yeah, he doesn't even go here!
Peter. Hey, Peter.
Oh.
Hey.
Look, I'm not ready for this trip to be over yet, and
Do it.
I kind of want to do something fun.
Yes.
Yes, like you want to go?
Yes.
Yes.
Just thought that maybe.
What was
We'll
it?
do something like that.
The reason I like it so much is because this is something.
I am Spider-Man.
This is something Mysterio would do.
You're not joking.
Good. You know, William, one day, after I've had to kill Peter Parker because of this, his blood is on your hands!
It sounds like it's on your hands. Maybe she's trying to sneak a peek.
She knows. I told her.
He didn't tell me. I figured it out.
She figured it out.
Oh.
We're out.
So, you know, too. It's cool. I mean, I've known first and I've known longer, but it's not a competition.
Oh, excuse me. Do you know where?
No, Lucky!
No, I didn't.
Get in.
Beck is a liar. Mysterio, the Elementals is all fake. Tricked you guys, and he tricked me into giving him Edith. It's a projector. He's here.
Spider sense.
What? Hill?
You told me you were just a kid.
I know this isn't real.
Do you though? You need to wake up!
That is.
You are just a scared little kid in a sweatsuit. I created Mysterio to give the world someone to believe in. If you were good enough, maybe Tony would still be alive.
Wow.
This right here, actually.
And all you had to do was step aside. And now,
It's easy to fool people when they're already fooling themselves.
I really am sorry. Access files to Peter Parker's class trip.
Edith, roll credits.
I need them to fly home from London.
Hi.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Night monkey.
Yeah.
Hey, I messed up. I need a ride.
Peter? Are you okay?
Happy, is that you?
Peter.
Yeah, of course it's me.
Stop! Tell me something only you would know.
Only I would know. Pay-per-view to video in your room. They didn't list the titles, but I could tell by the price it was an adult film at the front desk, and you didn't know how I knew.
Okay, fine. It's you. Stop.
You're not Iron Man. You're never gonna be Iron Man.
That's right. Someone has to say this to your face, bro. You're down and out, you have no suit. Make a new one.
Bring up everything you have on Spider-Man.
Wow. That was the classic Iron Spider.
Feels great. He knows this is something Tony Stark would do.
Nothing.
I have the kids.
Oh, what's his name?
Going through his belongings. Apparently, there was a surfboard that you left behind. People over there said they didn't think that Nick Fury was a surfer. The guy said his appearances can be deceiving.
Not mine. Don't ever call this number again.
We need to have a serious conversation about you and my man.
Something else. Something more powerful. It's drawing energy from the Earth's core.
See, now that's some bullshit.
Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy.
They'll see what I want them to see.
You still need the cape.
Yes, Janet. I still need the cape.
I work with Spider-Man, okay? You gotta get on that jet.
You work for Spider-Man?
I work with Spider-Man, not for Spider-Man.
Pretty dope scene.
It is.
So happy with some Captain America action. How does Cap do that? Wow, there's so many. Look at him, he's a G. Sonic. God, oof. Time for war.
lied to me.
Give me the glasses now.
I trusted you.
I know.
I trusted you.
Most do deserve that.
Ready for some G shit? Oh my god, it's so sick. Peter Tingle. Bitch. Give me those glasses.
Edith, turn off the drones.
Shall I execute all cancellation protocols?
Do it. Execute them all.
Confirmed.
I wrote it all down and I'm gonna buy you this. I'll give it to you.
Oh, the flower broke. Oh. He's got blood. Now she got blood.
I don't know, like go on a double date or something.
Oh, we broke up.
No, what? Why? Are you dating?
What? Just like, you know, the double life he has to live. And like keeping his secret identity. Peter Tingle.
You ready?
Yeah?
You're gonna love this.
Never doing that again. I'm never doing that again.
DailyBugle.net. There you have it, folks. Conclusive proof that
You know who that is?
Spider-Man was responsible for the brutal murder of Mysterio.
Spider-Man's name is Peter Parker.
You gotta tell me.
Oh my god, I've never seen this
mission
part.
is going well. We gave the glasses to Parker about a week ago, like he said. Everything kind of went off the rails, and so we need you to come back, because everyone kept asking me where the Avengers are, and I don't know what to say to that, so... Everybody back to work! Got my shoes!
All right, Nick. Since you were a little shocked at what happened there at the end, why don't you go in? How'd you feel about this?
I love Mysterio. You know, like this Spider-Man to me really opened up the mind and the eyes of interdimensional, just like anything is the best way to say it, you know, like travel.
It gave the idea, because everything Mysterio did was like a lie.
Yes.
But like earlier in the movie, he said, "This is Earth 616. I come from Earth 3, whatever." It's funny that he said Earth 616 because in the comic books, that's the main universe of Marvel is 616, and then the multiverses are like what we expand into, like what we would, our Earth would be 616. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that's pretty cool how it like dips into it, but it's like Quentin Beck lying and trying to manipulate, but he gets it right on the money, which I think is pretty cool.
That is really cool. I think it's crazy how he gives up Peter Parker's identity at the end there. That's something that's just like wowing. Zendaya, that's her name, right?
Yep, Zendaya.
She
slayed it.
Yeah, she killed it. Like you said almost earlier in the film, she's a great representation of a modern day Mary Jane, which is relatable, but also has that quirky awkwardness instead of that like rich, confident woman that you experienced in the first couple.
Zendaya's Mary Jane isn't. She's very like mysterious, very dark humor, which she enjoys.
Yeah.
And like you said, like a modern day, like a
relatable figure.
And like it's perfect for Peter because they're both shy nerds. You know what I mean? It's just different aspects of Peter. Tom Holland's Peter Parker likes technology and like all this stuff. Like Quentin Beck said, don't ever feel bad for being the smartest person in the room.
Yeah.
Whereas in Mary
awesome.
Jane is this nerd over like historical facts, over like she said, you know, people used to get executed on this bridge when they were in Prague. And I think that's like, it's a really neat way to show that they're both quirky, awkward,
intelligent people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they have great chemistry. Like I told you, they secretly tried to keep it secret that they were dating while these movies were being made. I don't think they're still together now. I'll have to look it up. But they have very good chemistry. Like that scene on the bridge at the end when they did that awkward little peck kiss, it was really good. You know what I mean? It didn't look awkward. For
borderline realistic.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It really was.
No, yeah, it's to me, I'd have to give this one an 8 out of 10 with all the other Spider-Man.
8 out of 10 with all the Spider-Mans. I think this is the weakest.
Really?
Of the newer Tom Holland ones. The third one obviously is the best.
Yeah.
The first one.
That 8 out of 10 to me is just like I know what's to come, and so I can't say that this is still the best, but it's also not terrible.
I just feel like with the dispute that's going on between like the Marvel Studios and Sony over Spider-Man, they did the best they could trying to weave him into the MCU. They had to introduce him in Civil War, which, you know what I mean? But I also like that how in the first one we skipped 6 months after his origin story. Because we've seen his origin story so many times with Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire. They all did the origin, and like both of them, I respect both of those pieces. Both of those, the duology with Andrew Garfield and the trilogy with Tobey.
Yeah.
Tobey Maguire will always be my Spider-Man. You know what I mean?
Tobey Maguire.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And we'll get into that once we get to No Way Home. We'll get more into like
Tobey Maguire is my Spider-Man.
Going over Andrew Garfield, Tobey, and Tom Holland on their own.
Tom Holland's over Andrew Garfield to me.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Tom
know,
Holland
man.
is just like.
I feel like we really shouldn't talk about No Way Home because this is Far From Home. So we'll talk about that when we get there.
Absolutely.
If I had to give this a rating, I wouldn't give it a poor rating. Probably like a 7.5.
Okay.
I feel like there's some parts that just drag a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but there are funny moments in this movie, and like me and you both laughed. We had a good time.
Yep.
Yeah, 7.5 for me. Leading on to what's to come, I would have to give, like, since we're not watching it, Spider-Man: Homecoming, which came in phase 2 or phase 3. I can't remember which phase it came in, but we both seen that. That I would give an 8 with the Vulture, and it was what's his name? I can't think of his name. The actor who played the Vulture, he was Batman back in the day.
I forgot who you're talking about.
I forgot it too. I'm gonna punch myself in the face until I remember. But no, 7.5 for me. I think that Tom Holland is the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
I think that he is like, Tobey Maguire was the best Peter Parker. Andrew Garfield was the best Spider-Man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, in the suit, Peter Parker, Tobey Maguire was the best out of the suit. And I think Tom Holland plays both parts relatively the best. You know what I mean? He nails the awkward quirkiness. And he also had kind of lacking, but he has the puns when he's in the suit. You know what I mean? He does have some. But I just think Andrew Garfield killed it in the suit. But we'll talk about that in No Way Home. That was a good movie. I enjoyed it very much. I'm not 100% sure what movie is next in line. It might be Eternals. I'm not sure. But, you know, we'll figure it out the next time we're on Let's Watch. But until then, I've been Justin.
And I'm Nick.
And we'll catch you
on the next one.
In the next video.